When we talk about which comic book company is better, one thing that will always come up is which characters are more powerful. And when it comes to their most powerful characters, both Marvel and DC have quite a few options to choose from. But what sets Marvel's most powerful characters apart from those of DC? Is it because they're more numerous, or because they're just straight up stronger than their DC counterparts? Well, let's find out as we look at 5 reasons why Marvel's most powerful characters are stronger than DC's. Welcome back, Weebwave Squad! I'm your host. Now, before we get started, you all know that this kind of content tends to be pretty divisive, so please keep it civil in the comments and let's celebrate the fact that there are so many amazing stories and characters across both universes. With that said, here are 5 reasons why Marvel's most powerful characters are stronger than DC's. Let's do it! Number 5, unmatched cosmic entities. If you're not familiar with Marvel Comics' cosmic entities, then prepare to get your mind blown. These beings embody universal concepts and rank among the most powerful in the Marvel Universe. They are practically unbeatable, possessing immense power over life itself. The Living Tribunal, for instance, has complete control over all matters related to life and is considered to be above even God in some cases. Similarly, the Beyonder's powers knew no bounds, and he was able to effortlessly manipulate reality on a whim. Then, we have the One Above All, who is literally the supreme ruler of everything and exists beyond human comprehension. On top of these 3, Marvel has plenty of other cosmic entities like the Celestials, the Eternals, and the Inheritors, who are also immensely powerful in their own right. DC does have some comparable entities like the New Gods and the Source entities, but they simply don't have the same level of unmatched power as their Marvel counterparts. This gives Marvel an edge when it comes to sheer destructive capabilities, as their cosmic entities can easily wipe out entire universes with just a snap of their fingers. Number 4, godlike deities. Marvel may have its cosmic entities, but DC's deities take the cake when it comes to godlike abilities. The DC universe is filled with literal gods and goddesses from different pantheons, each with their own unique powers and domains. Take Zeus, for example. As the king of Olympus, he has complete control over the weather and possesses godly strength, durability, and stamina. He's also a master manipulator and strategist, which makes him even more formidable in battle. Similarly, the Egyptian goddess Isis had the ability to manipulate the very essence of magic and was considered to be one of the most powerful beings in the DC universe. Even the lesser-known deities like Vostok or Belphegor possess incredible powers that can rival some of Marvel's strongest characters. However, Marvel does have some divine beings of their own, like the Asgardians and the Celestials, but they simply don't have the same level of power as DC's deities. Number 3, abilities fuel fan debates. When it comes to debating who would win in a fight between Marvel and DC characters, fans often focus on the characters' abilities rather than their overall power level. This is because abilities are much easier to quantify and compare between characters from different universes. For example, Thor's lightning powers can be compared to Superman's heat vision, or Wonder Woman as bracelets can be pitted against Captain America's shield. These types of debates are not only fun and engaging for fans, but they also provide a way to analyze and appreciate the different characters and their unique skill sets. It also allows fans to explore what makes each character so powerful and how their abilities have evolved over time. Ultimately, these debates are a testament to the creativity and imagination of the writers and the passion of the fans who continue to be fascinated by these characters and their abilities. 2. Versatility in heroes. Marvel has a lot more heroes than DC, but that isn't the reason why Marvel's heroes are stronger. Instead, it's because Marvel is just better at creating versatile heroes. A good example of this is Spider-Man. Not only does he have super strength, speed, and agility, but he also has a sharp wit and an array of gadgets that make him a formidable opponent, even when he's out of his element. Similarly, Black Panther is not just a skilled fighter and strategist, but he also has access to vibranium technology that gives him an edge in any battle. Meanwhile, Captain America may not have any superpowers, but his tactical genius and leadership skills make him a valuable asset to any team. On the other hand, while DC's heroes are certainly powerful, they tend to rely on brute force and their superpowers to win fights, which makes them less versatile than their Marvel counterparts. For example, Superman's strength and power are unmatched, but he struggles when he's faced with opponents who can exploit his weaknesses, like kryptonite or magic. Similarly, Batman relies heavily on his detective skills and technology, which can be taken away from him, leaving him vulnerable. Don't get me wrong, both Marvel and DC have their own strengths when it comes to creating heroes. But Marvel's tendency to create versatile heroes with a range of skills and abilities gives them a slight advantage in terms of overall strength. 1. Supreme physical prowess. While both Marvel and DC have heroes who excel in different areas, DC's iconic heroes often depict supreme physical prowess, making them incredibly powerful and intimidating opponents. Superman, for example, is widely recognized as one of the most physically powerful superheroes of all time. His superhuman strength, speed, and durability make him capable of feats that are almost unimaginable, such as lifting entire buildings and speeding through time. Similarly, Wonder Woman's combat skills and physical abilities are truly remarkable. She is a master of several forms of martial arts and is virtually immune to pain, allowing her to fight with unmatched ferocity and endurance. Other DC heroes like Aquaman, Green Lantern, and Shazam are also known for their incredible physical strength and abilities, making them formidable opponents in any battle. However, Marvel also has its share of physically powerful characters like the Hulk, Thor, and Wolverine. But when it comes to sheer physical strength and capability, DC's heroes often take the cake. Now, before we wrap things up, we need to address the elephant in the room. Some of you may be thinking, wait a minute, how can you say that Marvel's more powerful characters are stronger than DC's when you haven't even mentioned characters like Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange? And you'd be right. But the thing to remember here is that this list isn't about individual characters, it's about the universes as a whole. Each universe has its own set of powerful characters with unique abilities and strengths. Comparing them allows us to appreciate the different ways in which power is portrayed in each universe and lets us explore the vast array of characters that make these universes so fascinating. That being said, if you want to see a list comparing individual characters from each universe, then let us know in the comments below. We're always open to suggestions. Now, let's take a look at a few matchups between DC and Marvel characters to see how these strengths and weaknesses play out in a fight. First up, we have Superman versus Thor. Both of these characters are considered to be the poster boys of their respective companies, and they both possess immense strength and power. Superman has a pretty clear advantage in terms of raw physical strength, but Thor has a lot more experience fighting powerful cosmic beings. Plus, he has the ability to summon lightning, which could potentially be a problem for Superman. The outcome of this fight would ultimately depend on the circumstances surrounding it. Who's writing the story? What are the stakes? And most importantly, what version of the characters are being used? Next, we have Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel. Both of these characters are incredibly strong and skilled fighters, but Wonder Woman has the upper hand in terms of experience and combat skills. Captain Marvel is a powerhouse with energy manipulation abilities that can level cities. However, Wonder Woman's combat training and magical weaponry could potentially give her the edge she needs to win the fight. It would be a close matchup for sure, but I'm giving the slightest edge to Wonder Woman in this one. Finally, we have Aquaman versus Black Panther. These two characters are both known for their strategic thinking and physical prowess. Aquaman's telepathic connection with sea creatures and Black Panther's vibranium suit and fighting skills would make for a really interesting matchup. Ultimately, it would come down to the environment in which the fight takes place. If it were on land, I'd give the edge to Black Panther. But if it were underwater, Aquaman would definitely prevail. And that's it for this list. I know it can be tough to compare characters from different universes, but it's always fun to think about how they would match up against each other. So what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with our choices? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay nerdy.